Good Friday morning. How's everybody doing? I'm out here by the ponds this morning. Got some shabumpkins down in here that have eaten, and nothing over here yet, and nothing over there yet. Matter of fact, I got to clean that pump. I got to clean this pump. I may get to it today, and I got to put some more water over here because the water level's too low. But come along with me. Let me show you what I've been doing in the fish room. Wished I had my selfie stick down here. Gonna have to pack it. All right. Here's the junky fish room. Because I've been pulling stuff out, going through things, catching things, bagging things. And I know most people have to work. This one's still cloudy. I think it's because they keep the sand stirred up. I couldn't catch any guppies out of here. I was going to bring a couple of those pretty males. And over there in that critter capture thing right there is 2 dozen baby mystery snails. Smaller than a dime. Ooh, there's my... Hey, Flynn, how are you doing? This is the 55. The Flash Pleco just showed himself and she went back behind the scenes. That's my koi angel that hopefully I will be bringing home a mate for him tomorrow at the swap. You said you're doing great. I'm doing great too. Going to my first swap in a year. Yo-yo loaches are beating the band over here. I think the 20 is too small for them. So I may be swapping this tank residence with this 20 long right here. I think the 20 long will be more fun for the yo-yo loaches. But I got to get some sand washed, and you see the you see the cory cats are spawning on the left hand side of the screen. And I've got some bloodfin tetras in there. Thanks for the like, Flynn. Are you still in school, or are you working? And then this crazy tank right here is a 15 long that has Kaler Aquatics salmon skin magenta deltas in it, and I just probably took about 2 dozen fish, more than that, 10, 20, 30, 40. I think I took about 40 fish out of this tank. And I want those ram's horn snails I raise for the yo-yo loaches, because you know yo-yo loaches love snails. Oh, there's my big... Nope, that's not my biggest one. But I'm taking some mystery snails, some of Kaler's guppies, and 2 bags of frog bit. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? Taking 2 bags of frog bit, 1 bag of Java moss, And watch these yo-yos. That's not my biggest girl right there. There's 2 different species of yo-yo loaches in here. Of course, we know they're all from Pakistan. Excuse me for shaking. I gotta sit the phone down. I don't know. I think the big girl is in the back somewhere. And she's got to be 4.5 inches long. Is Sean here? Hey, Sean OOTD. How you doing? Flynn was here and left. I don't have anybody now. It says 0. But these yo-yo loaches are beating the band. That's what I call it. I don't know how many males and how many females that I have, but they're just like a bunch of snakes scurrying all over the place. And you see why I have a mold problem. I cleaned that sponge filter off yesterday. It was black. Now it's covered in brown mold again. I took probably 2 inches of mold out of here yesterday. Of course, Father Fish says I need to cap it with another inch of sand. I just don't have any more sand right now. And that's it. Okay, here's my pretty koi. Tomorrow he will be getting his wife. Sean says I'm good out in the shed connecting airline to valves and going to connect the water valves afterwards. Well, when you're through, Sean, you can come to my house and show me how to do this rack system over here. You see all those mystery snails? I took 2 dozen out. No, 4 dozen snails out of that tank. And 4 adults. This rack system right here. I'm going to put a bunch of 10s on it. These are 10s. Only 2 are hooked up. And where the 20 is, I'm going to put 3 more 10s. And I'd like to hook up an air system. And I want to put a sump down here. And I want to do a water change system on this rack. I don't know if I can. I've got these really big black tubs. So, what do you say? Kenny says he's still here. Oh, let me see. Okay. So now I'm going to turn the camera back around and show you some of the stuff I'm going to be taking to the swap. Yeah, I'd gladly help you, Susan. You can do that for sure. Thanks, Sean. And let me know how your system comes out. Okay, these guys here are kind of wrapped up to stay warm because it's a little chilly this morning. But these are Kaler's Aquatics Salmon Skin Magenta Delta Guppies. And I think I have 10 in each bag. You're so lucky to have swaps. I'm trying to get all the clubs in this area to do swaps. Well, I'm going to Tennessee, Kenny, to do their swap. And they're going to be outside tables and a couple special tables inside of Aquatics Aesthetics. And I've got 2 of my mud guppy males right here. I don't know if you can see them, but this is a young juvenile that's from the black and yellow strain, and then the male in the back is from my magenta blue-green strain, probably generation 15 or more. So I'm going to wrap them back up to keep them warm. Cute little idea, huh? Talking to myself. And I've got some frog bit and some Java moss that I'm taking. And let's see. I've got some, let's see. Here's my frog bit. Java moss. Let me know if that's too much to ask at a swap. They got wet paper towels down in there. $2.50. And believe me, that's bukus. Sorry. I love Rob's store, LOL. Be sure to take one of your stickers and sign it. Rob's, oops. Doing a collection of signed YouTuber stickers. Okay. Fishin' Tantics is in the house. Hey, Fishin'. You know it's hard to get these chats. Sorry I missed you when you came in. All right, all right. Hello, gorgeous and gorgeous people. Hey, Fishin' Tantics. Sean says, the rack I'm working on is a 20-gallon rack, 18 tanks, semi-auto water change. And that's kind of what I want to do, I think. Air system, etc. So I can help you out for sure. Thank you so much. That seems like not enough, Susan, for that much. Well, you know, I don't want to bring anything back. Okay? I don't want to bring anything back. So, also I have some fish bags that I ordered the wrong size. And so, this stuff's going to slide off the table. Okay, here's 50 3x14 Kohler bags for $5. And then here's 25 3x14 Kohler bags, 2 meal for $2.50. So I just want this stuff to move. I always underprice myself. I'd pay $5 to $10 easily for the moss. Huh. I got more. Okay. Thanks for the advice, guys. And then, I don't know how these guys are going to do, but these are for Darlene. These are 4 mystery snails. Looks like I got one belly up, but, you know, they'll be all right. I'm just giving these to Darlene because Darlene's actually driving. And I'm going to help with gas and that. And then here's my baby snails. You know, they're hard to see how they're going to bag anyway. I think there's 2 dozen in here. And I don't have a price on them. So depends on how they live. So how do you price baby snails? And I inflated this bag with air. So there's plenty of O2 in there. I used the air pump to put air in these bags. Okay. I think that's all I'm taking. So, I know this is going to slide. I'm going to look at chat here in a minute. Yeah, my head's cut off. Chris here. Hey, Chris. Multi-tank addictions. I was just showing everybody what I was going to take to the swap and what they would charge for 2 dozen baby mystery snails. Hey, fish mom. Hey, Chris. Fish son. Great selection of stuff, Susan. Thanks. And Darlene's Tanks and I are going to Chattanooga tomorrow morning. Their swap starts at 11 a.m. Eastern and to 2 p.m. Eastern. She wanted some of my mystery snails, so I'm taking some mystery snails to her. I really need to catch a couple female cory cats, and because I need some male cory cats. But I need to do some tank overhauls and swap out some species of, like I showed the guys earlier. Let me show you these crazy yo-yo loaches. Of course, when I turn around, they're going to hide. But I've got guppies in this tank that are going to Dustin, Richie, because he likes bent spine guppies. This is always been my coal tank. So I'm going to empty this of all guppies. And these are still some of the fish from my original super guppies. And now I'm losing the red color and getting a lot of black lace with cobra stripes and stuff. You see that? I don't know if that's fighting or spawning activity. Susan, if you all are in need of a place to sleep, my folks live 5 minutes away, just saying. Well, thanks. I hope we don't. It's a 2.5 hour drive, so we're hoping to come back, because I have to work at the church Sunday morning on Mother's Day. But thanks for letting me know, and hope and pray nothing happens. So, anybody got any price ideas on the baby mystery snails? I have 2 dozen in each bag, and they're about the size of, they're smaller than a dime. Let me see. I'll have my mom and dad drop by Aquatic Aesthetics, see if they will break down and buy more. Susan, if y'all are any, okay, thank you, Fish and Tactics. Oh, okay, I drive that far to Peplin. Oh, Peplin Creek Aquatics, okay. Yeah, I've got to learn where everybody's at. Man, look at this humongous female I have in here. It's a different species yo-yo loach. Man, she's sending them up the wall. She's right there in the left-hand corner. She just came around the front left corner. She is almost 2 inches high. I would say 1.5 inches. I haven't measured her. Chris says, I would pay $10 per bag and then take no less than 5, but I don't know a lot about snails. Okay, Chris, thanks. 2.5 hours which way? I'm only 3.5 hours from there, but towards Indiana. If you are the same direction, you could come swing by and see the shed if you wanted. Oh, thanks, Sean. But I'm on a tight timetable. Because I cannot. I'm leaving my car at Darlene's here in Alabama, and then Darlene is driving us into Chattanooga, and then back to her house after the swap. We'll probably have a bite to eat with some of the folks, and then I'm gonna have an angel, and I need to get her home and in a quarantine time, whatever she buys, that hopefully, and then help Rod clean the church after a funeral that's going to happen Saturday. And then, um, Sunday is Mother's Day. And anyway, thanks, Sean. My mind's tired. But it's going to be too tight to travel and visit anybody else this trip. But let me know what Fridays look like. And I can do an early morning trip on a Friday. I don't know what your work schedule is. And we'll make plans for stuff like that. I said this was going to be a short. Thanks for the thumbs up. This is my pre-swap video to show you guys what I was taking, and those that missed it can rewind. Oh, I want y'all to see this big old fat pleco on the side of the glass there. Let me see if I can zoom in. That is a female, I think. And down here in the cave is one of the young males, I think. I think I have 2 males and 2 females. And then over here on the wall is another young female. She hasn't quite matured. I got these from Mike after the tornado went through Aniana, Alabama. There's one more bloodfin tetra that I cannot catch. And of course my pretty koi boy who's hiding behind the wisteria. Look at that gigantic Amazon sword. Now both of these Amazon swords started out at the same, about 6 inches each. Of course, there's less water movement over there, so more detritus and food decaying to feed the roots on that. The water wisteria in the middle of the tank started out as probably a 6-inch piece of wisteria that I pulled out of the ponds from last year. And the piece by the filter intake, I just pinched it off yesterday. And I need to pinch this. Oh, there's my flash pleco. Look at this flash pleco, guys. Yeah, we can get that set up some other time. Then, especially once I get this rack up and running, you can see how I got everything set up. Yeah, Sean, thanks. Ooh. I think this is a female pleco. And, of course, they're very peaceful until you add more plecos to the tank, and then they become very territorial. I will be lurking while driving to work. Well, be careful, Kenny. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to be signing off here in a few minutes. I have work to do. But Like I said, this is my mystery snail tank. And you see all of those snails? And there's more to hatch out. And I took 4 dozen of babies. The little ones that's on the glass are smaller than a dime. And if you measure by the foot, they are almost the size of a dime or almost the size of a nickel. And that's what's in there. Trying to keep the water warm because it chills real fast with the top open. And I don't have heaters. And every once in a while I'll drain the water and put some warmer tank water into it. There's 2 baby angels in this tank. I had hundreds that I brought back from Mike's, from Aniana, after the tornado went through and destroyed everything. And I thought, wow, they're gonna really enjoy this moss and all the nutrients that's in this tank. And I've lost everything. At one point, I counted 4 baby angels. Yesterday, I saw 2. One looks like a black marble, and the other one looks like a silver angel. But that's all that I've got living out of hundreds of fry that I brought home. I hate it. Gotta sneak up on this flash pleco. Because if she knew I was watching her. She is so pretty. She's eating the cucumber. Hey, koi angel. Well, guys, thanks for joining me. Sean, good luck with the hookup of your air and water change system. Fishing, thank you so much for your help and assistance. And Chris and Danican, we love you all. And Flynn that came in earlier today. God bless you all. Have a wonderful Friday. And to end this, hashtag FishFamMom, Susan for SLC Aquatics. See y'all at the swap tomorrow.